Can you just take in how absolutely beautiful this wall hanging that I got is? Like, oh my gosh. So beautiful, so peaceful. And that is what we are going to talk about today. Hey. Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, it's Jazz. Hope everyone has had a wonderful day. This video is actually because of something that a friend messaged me about the other night, and I was like, hey, I should totally make a video on this because why the heck not? So someone had messaged me the other night and they were like, hey Jazz, so would you maybe be able to, point me towards a video or kind of go more in depth about meditating, because I'm really wanting to start. And I know a lot of people who are dealing with anxiety or stress or worry, and they cannot find a release, and they don't want to do it through a pill. They don't want to have that reliance on a substance, and they want to be able to experience that freeness and not that, like, whatever you may be going throughout the day, whenever it may come, this is something you can take with you anywhere you go. You don't have to, buy anything, spend any money. You don't have to do anything. Everything that you have is already right here. And it's something we've been given from birth and that we would die without, and is literally so powerful. It's one of the most powerful things in the world, and I know I look bold right now, but hey, you can trust what I say is legit. So I grew up with a mother who has been a yoga teacher for over 30 years. She has a morning, she calls it a sadhana, so if anyone knows what that is, pretty much just like a morning routine that she dedicates to her meditation, her yoga, and her affirmations. And she's been doing this for decades, you know what I mean? And she experiences the benefits from it daily. And of course, say for example, your mom is a math teacher. Everyone assumes you're gonna love math and be great at math, but that's not the case. Just like when your mom's a yoga teacher and, she preaches meditation and everything like that, sometimes you cannot really understand what real benefits are coming from it, so you just blow it off. You think, oh, whatever. I was like, whatever, mom. Like, yeah, I'll get to it. Oh, I want to. Always what I would say. I want to meditate so bad. I want to start meditating. I want to just fucking start. Sit down. This is going to be so easy, okay? It's nothing elaborate. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing that you're going to have to study for or anything like that. You can literally take this anywhere with you, whether you are in the drive-thru, whether you are going somewhere and maybe you're stuck in traffic and, you're experiencing some feelings that you maybe want to release. Say this is before you want to go to bed, when you wake up. Literally anytime, anywhere, you can take this with you. So I don't know who you are watching this video, but I am making this video just because I know a friend of mine said he was experiencing anxiety and he was wanting to try out meditation. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be explaining today, is when feelings like that arise, this is something that you can take with you and you can have with you always. Now, I'm not saying this is only for people who experience anxiety. This is for anyone and everyone, whether you just want clarity of mind, you just want to balance everything out. If you feel like you're frazzled, you feel like you have a lot going on, and you really just want to breathe everything in and let it all out. Anyone and everything, even if you don't experience stress and anxiety and all of that, all of that stuff that a lot of people do struggle with, you can still do this and you can still get amazing health benefits from it. Seriously, you guys, I just started implementing this into my life within the last month, and I don't do it every day. I should be, and I'm going to start making it a, zero tolerance thing. Like, I am going to do this right when I wake up, because I started to feel the benefits and I was just like, oh my god, like, this is amazing. This is amazing, and I want everyone to be able to feel like this. And it's so short, so quick. It's something that over time you're gonna want to do more of on your own, because you start feeling so motherfucking good. So let's get right to it. Say for example, maybe you have a lot going on in your life. I'm just going to try to kind of create a little bit of a situation that I can provide an example for, and you can tweak this because everyone's life is going to be different, everyone's experiences are different, everyone's going to want to use this at different times maybe. So you see what resonates with you, what feels good with you, and then you take that from there. So I'm just gonna pretty much provide some tips and tricks. You take that, mold it however you want, see what works for you, see what feels good, and then go from there. And always remember that YouTube and the internet are your best friend. There are so many videos on meditation, so many tips and tricks, so many, you know, long soundtracks, anywhere from like 5 minutes to like 5 hours. I know, that's pretty extreme. Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell you to sit down for 3 hours and not do a thing, okay? Because I know that's pretty freaking impossible at this point, or at least for beginners. Now, I'm not saying in order to achieve this peace of mind and this state of bliss and just clarity, pure clarity, I'm not saying that you're gonna have to sit down for an hour every single day and do this to be able to achieve it. I'm not saying that. This can be done in 5 minutes. Even less, but I would definitely recommend at least 5 minutes just so you can really start to feel the energy flowing. So I don't know what you're gonna go through, but say for example, you come home, you had a stressed out day. And you know, you're feeling a little frazzled, you really just want to collect yourself, you know, but you don't want to have a drink, you don't want to go smoke some weed, you don't want to take a pill, you don't want to do any of that because maybe you're fucking sick and tired of the world that we live in saying, hey, you got a problem, here's a pill. No, you are your own doctor, you are your own medicine, and you can cure anything you want. If that's anxiety, worry, sadness, depression, this is such a good foundation block to start on. So say for example, you come home, you're obviously carb the fuck up, make sure you're not hungry before you do this. And I just want to stress, I don't want to stress, I just want to get across how important it is to not use substances while you're doing this, just so that you can really start to feel the effects naturally. Because say if you're like, oh, I'll get high and then I'll go meditate, like, okay, that could be a good experience. I've had good experiences while I've done that, but do not make it a routine. Do not make it something where it's like, oh, I'm gonna meditate, okay, I have to blaze beforehand. No, just sit down, experience yourself with yourself, by yourself. So, come home, you wanna just chill the fuck out. So what are you gonna do? Find a nice little space. It could be just the corner of your room. It could be in your room, just on your floor. You know, I don't know what you have available to you, but a nice quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Now, for example, being in an apartment, just me and my boyfriend and my guineas, like it's pretty quiet in here. You know, it's basically one big room with kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, everything like that. So I don't really go anywhere elaborate, but I do like going outside and going to the park and surrounding myself with nature, you know, really embracing Mother Earth, because I don't know, nature is just such a cool place to meditate. But if you're a beginner, this is your first time, you know, make this an experience that you enjoy. Do you want to be in your room with all of the lights off, you know, pin drop silent, or do you maybe want to go to the park and have some headphones in with some really relaxing music? Anything that tickles your fancy is all up to you, but the basics is going to be focusing on the breath. Focusing on the breath is the number one, like, focusing on your breath is so important. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear that heater. I'm gonna talk a little louder because I can always just lower the volume. Yeah, it's pretty chilly in here, so we're gonna keep that going. So you're gonna take a seat. Like I said, whatever you prefer. If you're in the dark, you have some music. I don't know if you may have an injury or something that refrains you from sitting cross-legged. It's not necessary to do that, but what is so important is to have a straight spine. So I'll give you a quick little example. So you're just gonna wanna find somewhere nice and cozy. If you can, cross your legs, you know, whatever's comfortable for you, whether it's just like this, whether it's like this, you know, anything. You can sit on a chair, you can also just sit like this, but the most important thing is to have a straight spine. Mine may look a little bit curved, but that's just me sitting up straight. So you're gonna wanna have that straight back, right up, because you want that energy flowing. You want the breath to be able to easily fill and exhale the lungs. You don't wanna be crunched over, you don't wanna be anything like that, okay? You want a nice straight back. Now you can have your hands however you wish. You can have them like this, you can have them like this, you can have them like this. The most important thing is just having that straight spine, eyes ahead. I know you can't see my eyes right now, but I'm pretty sure you get the gist. Now, the duration of this is totally up to you, but if you are a beginner, I definitely recommend a minimum of 5 minutes. Now, I know that a lot of people are in that mindset of thinking, you know, I really want to meditate because I know how much of a health benefit it can have because of how much we see it. You know what I mean? How much we see that people do meditate, but when it actually comes down to us, you know, we're more like, I want to, but I don't have the time, but I don't, blah, blah, blah. All these excuses. Cut the excuses, cut the shit, sit down with yourself, face yourself, and just fucking do it, because you are going to feel such a joy after you experience this a couple of times, and you're gonna be like, holy crap, why didn't I start this sooner? 5 minutes in the morning, don't tell me that's not doable. 5 minutes before you go to sleep, it is doable, okay? It's possible. People always will make time for things that they care about. Think about this. Think about how people, you know, for example, smokers will always make sure that they have that pack. Even if they have $10 in their bank account, they'll go spend that $10 on, you know, whatever. I'm not generalizing that, but, you know, I used to be a smoker, so I can understand that mindset. So also goes for people who love to drink, you know what I mean? Who the weekend, that's their drinking time. Like, they will make sure that that's in there. Make this something that is important to you. Make time for it, because it will serve you and benefit you in ways that you didn't think were possible, and it will just bring you such a peaceful feeling, and it will just balance everything out. You know, you're gonna feel very clear, you're gonna feel very aware, very in the moment, very centered. You know, why wouldn't you want that? For 5 minutes in the morning and in the night? I'm sure a lot of people would say, oh my God, 5 minutes in the morning and the evening to get rid of my anxiety, to help cure my depression. You know what I mean? Like, this stuff seriously works. And a lot of people will go, oh my God, you know, you don't know about depression, you don't know about this, you don't know about that. I do know. I may not know all of this stuff and, you know, have an amazing vocabulary, but I do know the benefits of aligning the mind, aligning the body, and aligning the soul. And if you're wanting to experience that, then I'm sure that's why you're watching this video. So make time for things that matter, and make this matter to you. So in the morning, say this, you know, this can go if you're doing it in the morning or the night. Find a nice place, whether that's on a chair or seated on the floor. You can have, if you have a yoga mat, this is what I personally love. If you have a yoga mat, I have some trouble sitting straight up without my back hurting for a while. So I take a yoga mat and I roll it up and I kind of like put it under my butt cheeks. And that gives me a lot of support. You can also do that just with like a, just with a pillow like that, or anything. Or if you're just fine like this, then that's fine as well. If you want to do that in a chair because you maybe have some sore joints, that's fine as well. So you're gonna sit there, close your eyes. Don't allow yourself to think, oh my God, you know what, I don't know if I can do this, I have so many things on my mind. Accept that you have so many things on your mind just like everybody else, and take some time to put aside giving your body that love, giving your body that time, giving that body that recoup, little refresh, you know what I mean? It's so what you're gonna do is, however you choose to seat, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and take a deep breath out. Pretty much for beginners, we're gonna start very basic. So we are going to just start with 5 minutes of just focusing on the breath. Your mind will start to go off in different things. Every time that that happens, just come right back to the breath. Focus on how deep the inhale is and the exhale. You know, even if you have a short breath because you're new to this, you may be, you know, whatever the reason may be, that's fine. Be patient with yourself. You know, in those short or long breaths, like, really feel your lungs fill up with air and then feel them exhale. You know, if your mind is really going nuts and you're really having a hard time focusing on your breath, start to count. Count the inhale, 1, 2, okay? This is literally going to be very basic, very straightforward, something you can incorporate into your everyday life. This is not, oh my God, I don't know if I have time for this. You have time for it. You have time. If you're watching this video right now, you have time to do that, okay? So don't give me any excuses. Do this for yourself. Focus on the breath in and out, and also I want to point out, set a timer, you know, whether that's on your computer, on your phone or something, so that you're not looking at the time. Oh, has it been 5 minutes? Oh, has it been 10, 15? You don't want any distractions. Turn your phone on silent. If you have the vibrate on silent, turn that off. No distractions whatsoever. If you happen to live above some noisy ass neighbors like I do, when those distractions come into play, Don't think, oh my God, you're ruining my meditation. Take that in. Allow it to be part of your meditation. Say, oh my God, that's life, you know, that's cool. Whatever the fuck is going on. All right, I accept that. You know, I'm going to stay in my own space. I'm not going to open my eyes or, you know, sneak on your phone. There's no point, because why even sit down and try to meditate if you're going to do that? You know what I mean? At first I can understand if it will be a little bit frustrating, because you're going to be like, how the fuck do people sit there and not think? The goal isn't to not think. The goal is to focus on the breath, focus on the breathing, the most powerful tool that we have. And you have the ability to utilize that and to really gain benefits, you know, mental health, body, physical, everything. I'm not kidding you. Something as simple as this that you incorporate into your everyday life will blossom and just manifest in so many different beautiful ways, because then your higher self knows you're making that effort. You know, you're not just saying, I want the easy way out, I'm gonna take a pill, and have to take that shit for the rest of your life. If you're watching this, you are wanting to take responsibility. You are wanting to help yourself. You are wanting to experience that, and you can experience that. There's no if, ands, or buts. The only thing that ever holds you back in life is yourself. Don't allow that to happen. Be your own doctor. Be your own medicine. Be your own you, who takes care of you, who, you know, gives you that time that your body deserves. If you're a smoker or you're an ex-smoker and you're like, oh my God, I can't do this for the life of me, first of all, quit the fucking cigs, because ew. And if you're recovering like I was, that's why I had trouble getting into it, because I was like, man, I can't do this, my breaths are so short, like what the fuck is the point? No, find the bliss and find that escape through the... If you're having a lot going on in your life, you can even picture inhaling all of this love, all of this light, and exhaling all of the bullshit, okay? I'm sorry, I'm trying to stop swearing, but at the same time, I just like, I don't know what other word to kind of use to just, okay, maybe I do, I can figure this out. Excuses, see, I'm making excuses for myself to swear. Maybe I just like it, I don't really know. But this is getting a little long. I just wanted to share that with you, because I know you may seem like that's very fucking simple. You could find it on, you know, you could find that anywhere. That's fine. That's the thing. You can find this everywhere. You can find videos like this everywhere. You know, all these people on the internet who have experienced this kind of joy and this rejuvenation from meditation. Not a rapper. I don't even know if that rhymed. They want to share that with people, you know, allow yourself to experience that. And then once you get to that 5 minutes, when your timer goes off, you're gonna be like, I want to set another 5 minutes. Because you know what happened to me? I started getting on this meditation high, and it was amazing. So at work, for any of you know, I used to smoke like a shit ton of cigarettes, nasty little gal. And and I, on my break, would always prioritize a cigarette and then put my food second, you know what I mean? And I never had time to really eat or stuff like that. And I really in my heart wish that I could have replaced smoking with meditating, but I really didn't know how. I didn't have a clue. And I started meditating on my breaks at work, and oh my God, it's amazing. And it's really cool how you inspire other people, you know, because people will come to me like, oh my God, were you meditating outside? Like blah, blah. And you can tell they're interested. You can tell they want to sit down and honor their body and honor their breath and honor their soul, just as you do if you're watching this. If you clicked on this because what the fuck kind of clickbait title could I do to this? You know what I mean? So let yourself experience that. Honor your body, because the more that you do it, and the better you feel, the longer you're gonna wanna do that, and the even more better you'll feel. Like, I can't even talk right now. Like, you know, you're gonna feel so good. Like, you see this smile on my face, like this isn't fake. Like, my cheeks kind of hurt, honestly. It's just, I love knowing that we can make ourselves feel so amazing and, you know, cure ourselves of anxiety and stuff like that. But you know, not a lot of people think they can do it. They don't think they can have time. Stop making excuses. Start tonight. Start today. Start tomorrow morning. Just start. That's all. Just start. Anyway. know this was a little bit longer. I'm sorry if you watched this and you're just like, oh my god, you couldn't have said that in the first 5 minutes. I don't know, I ramble, okay? I have a little bit of a problem. I don't really know. But hey, you can never say that I don't interact with my audience because I love you guys and I'm here for you guys and I love sharing this with you. So, I'm actually probably gonna go meditate right now because I have a video saving for story time and that's gonna take like super long, and then I cannot edit while saving another video because it's just like, my computer's just like, so yeah, I just let it chill. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I don't know why I called this an episode because this is not part of a series, but you know, my friend, when he messaged me to ask me this, I kind of got a little bit of a inspiration for another series. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll keep you in the loop, you know. Yeah, keep it real, keep it kind. I'll catch you guys later.